It's unfortunate today that the OML 17 chairman is from Eche. The fortunate thing is we have an OML 17 chairman as an Eche person. But unfortunate that he is not looking to our plight. He's only interested in protecting the interests of the company. Many times we have called for protests. He will always intervene.
Child.
And his intervention is not to look at the situation, our cry, or what you are passing through. Is to
not to cause damage.
Yeah, is to protect the interests of the company. But this time around, it's not going to be like that because he has road in his own place. We have had enough. We have had enough.
Oh. He's not from your community precisely.
No, it's not from my community, but he's an Eche person.
Hello, viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending your location. This is Just Say It podcast, and we are here again in the studio. Don't forget, I am the host, the Oracle. And in the studio today, we have a man of prospect. We have a political personality in our midst today. We are talking about Honorable Pedro Bernard. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's an honor and a privilege to have you in Just Say It podcast studio.
The pleasure is mine.
So, sir, please, where do you hail from?
I am from Umuebullu community in Eche local government of Rivers State.
Okay. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, you married?
Yes.
That's good. What can you tell us about your family?
Well, I come from a polygamous family. My father married a lot of wives, but my family is a respected one.
Okay.
Because he was one of the respected chief. As long as Umuebullu is concerned, he was one of the chief who worked with our king, the late Sunday Njoko.
Oh.
So my family is a polygamous family and a royal family as well.
Oh, a royal family.
Yes.
In the Bernard you're talking about?
Yes,
Chief Bernard.
Yes, the late Chief Bernard.
Oh, he's late.
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, talking about your locality, Umuebullu, is it just only the late king you're talking about, Njoko and Bernard, that makes up the Umuebullu community?
No, Umuebullu have 4 villages.
Okay.
So these villages have different chiefs, but overruled by one king, who we call Ochimba.
Okay.
As in paramount ruler of the entire community.
Of the 4 communities?
Yes. So these 4 communities have their their chiefs.
Okay.
So my father happened to be one of the chief in the 4 communities. Yes.
Okay. And which of the communities were your father overseeing?
Umuebullu 4 and Umuebullu 5. We call it Agbaro community.
Agbaro community.
Yes.
Okay. And what are the other communities that made up the 4 communities?
We have Umuoma.
Okay.
We have Odudunwoko. We have Agbaro.
Okay.
We have Umuala. And we also have Aloma.
Aloma?
Yes.
Wow. All this makes up your community as
Umuebullu.
Umuebullu.
Yes.
No, this is lovely. So what can you tell us about Umuebullu community? What are they enriched with?
Umuebullu community is a very blessed community with all the natural resources you can name. Agriculture, sand. We have rivers where we fish.
Wow.
And the most one we have is oil.
Wow.
We have oil, we have gas. We have palm trees where you can tap palm wine.
Wow.
So we are rich. We are blessed as a community. Very blessed, very rich.
I can tell that from the sound of your voice that Umuebullu community is very rich. Viewers, as you can listen, as you can hear, Umuebullu community is very rich, according to Honorable Pedro Bernard. Okay, sir. From your name, Honorable Pedro Bernard, I can attest to it that you're a politician. just as you said.
Yes, you are correct.
So how did you come about it? How did your political journey start?
Okay, it all began, though I've not been a lover of politics, even
Okay.
though we know that we are all political in nature. But it all started from the year 2023. You know, I've been looking for a way, to, better the life of my people.
Okay.
Because having come from a community that is blessed with so much resources, but there are areas who have been lacking. The government have not been paying attention to my people, who have been looked down and neglected in so many areas of infrastructure and other developments. So because of that, I have this belief that if I should also come into politics and maybe possibly occupy a political position or elected position, it will give me the room and the opportunity, to better the life of my people by dragging the attention of the government of all levels, federal, state, and the local government.
Okay.
So that they can, begin to look into my community to say, to better their life, because we are lacking so many basic amenities. There is no government infrastructure in Umuebullu. So that was how I came into politics, 2023.
Wow.
When I bought a nomination form under Labour Party.
Okay.
And I also ran contested as an assembly member. I was a candidate of Labour Party. That 2023, the election was conducted, and I won the election.
Wow.
But along the line, the system of the country. So I was rigged out. So that is how it happened.
Wow. This is, viewers, I don't know where to start again, but I just still have to start from somewhere. Oh my goodness, you won the election, but I'm coming back to that. You said you journeyed into politics 2023.
Yes.
Because of the cry of your people.
Yes.
Okay, now my question is, in every community, in every local government, there are representatives. So my question now is, over this period of time, who have been representing your community? Is it that they are not meeting up with their obligation?
Well, the representative, depending the angle, the level of the area you're talking about, because if it is based on the community angle, we have chiefs, we have leaders, but politically, we since after the death of late Prince FNC Njoko, the Umuebullu one of Iche.
Wow.
Nobody has been representing us properly. But
properly?
Yes, nobody has been representing us properly, because I use that statement because we once had an assembly member who come from Umuebullu. So that he did not represent us well. So
from your own analysis, or from what the people are saying?
From the majority view.
Okay.
And my own analysis personally.
Okay.
Because I believe that if you are representing the people, you will carry them along.
Okay. And
you have a part and a role to play in their life to better their life. But we didn't see that. It never happened. So that was how the zeal and the hunger, to
journey into
represent
politics.
Yes, to represent my people properly, for them to know what leadership is all about, because I believe leadership is all about people. Okay. So it's not about yourself. You don't venture into public office to satisfy yourself or to enrich yourself. You venture into public office to better the life of people and to be a voice to them, to bring in what they are lacking from every corner, anywhere you can, lay your hand. You bring it, the dividends of that's your government or leadership, you bring it to them. So that is why I say we were not properly represented. And that was what prompted the hunger and the zeal to represent my people.
Politically.
Yes.
We all have led in one organization or the other. And we know how this leadership of a thing works.
Okay.
It could, sometimes one can journey into something with good morals, only for you to arrive there and you will be influenced by those who have been there already before you. And your hands will be tied because this is hierarchy of power. Power flows. So what if this person went there with good intentions only to be controlled by those higher than him or her?
Well, in as much as I will agree with you to some certain length, but I will not fully concur to that.
Okay.
Leadership is all about who you are, your personality. It begins with your personality, because if you have a right mindset, and if you are coming from the right angle, even if you get there and you see people that want to influence you maybe negatively, you have every right to resist it. You have every right to resist it,
because that's not who you are.
Yes. Anything that will, that will make people to influence you in a negative way, that at the end of the day, you will not do what you're supposed to do for your people. I want to say that already from the beginning, you don't have that mindset.
Okay, if that's your take on that.
Yes.
So why then did your people vote the person in? Because I believe election and representing your people in the political world, you have to go there by they go ahead of your people. Or should I say the person bought it? Because if the person don't have it already and the person won the election, that is to say your people gave him the go ahead.
The politics of the country, Nigeria. Even as I speak with you, you know that the present leadership of this nation, that all of them that are there today is not the mind of the people. Wow. Sometimes it is not the people's mandate that takes leadership position. So I would want to say that for us, we were looking at it from the angle of is our brother.
Okay.
So we need to give him the support. Since the ruling party as of then, have decided to give him the ticket. So we don't have any choice than to back him up, to support him. Maybe believing and thinking that maybe when he also gets there, he will, try to carry his people along or remedy the situation. That is how, why we gave him that support. We gave him the support from the angle of brotherhood.
So indirectly, or should I say directly, you're saying that poor representative in the political world is also part of the reason why your community is suffering what they are suffering now, as you said.
90%, yes.
90%?
Yes.
And what have been done by the community legally to follow this?
Well, when you don't have somebody that speaks for you in the higher level, no matter what you do, it will be seen as nothing. So the only thing that we are regretting is the fact that we once have such person, but who didn't play his role and do what he was supposed to do. So, but presently now, we are trying to see how we can, lend our voice.
Okay.
Since we don't have anybody representing us politically or speaking for us. So that is the challenge and the problem we are facing now. So we don't have anybody that is speaking for us on that higher level. But
despite the resources.
Despite the resources.
The endowment.
I tell you, I can tell that in Eche as a local government, there is no community that is blessed or enriched like Umuebullu community.
Oh my goodness.
There is no community.
We are coming back to that, but I want to take you back to what you said.
Okay.
Talking about the just concluded election, you said you won.
Yes.
But it was rigged. Do you have any justification, like anything to prove, to back up that claim?
Yes, I have, because the ballot paper, the agents that was representing my party, and even in my polling unit, I saw the results.
Okay.
I won with a high margin number.
Oh my goodness.
I won, not just, some party got 5, some got 10.
Okay.
But I was winning them with about 100 and something, 200.
This is serious.
In fact, all the area of Umuebullu, as a community, we have 44, I think 44, 43 polling units. I swept all. There are some units that other parties never got 1 vote. And I also make my contacts across other units and other wards that make up my constituency. And they also came with my result sheets. I have many of them even in my house as we speak.
To prove,
yes,
and
to
back
prove,
up the
yes,
claim.
that I won that election. Because Labour Party won that from the presidency down to the assembly. Labour Party won the election because everybody was tired of the corrupt system and the leadership of the government of the day. So Labour Party won that election.
Sir. Sorry, pardon me, Honorable.
Yes.
Most cases we've seen in some situations where a governor, a sitting governor, after the maybe second tenure election, will win, and then it will be rigged. The next thing, he will be dragged to court, blah, 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 and then court will pass their verdict, and then the person will go back to sit. Now, in your case, how did you go about this particular result that was rigged?
Well,
sorry, sir.
Go ahead.
Initially, you said something. You said it was the cry of your people that prompted this political desire.
Exactly.
And you really want to show them what leadership is.
Yes.
And for someone who won the election and it was snatched away from him, how did your hunger to liberate your people made you react towards it?
I wasn't so happy. I was sad. Really, honestly, I wasn't happy. And that is why I'm not giving up. I'm still on the race, still struggling to make sure that I will clinch any political position. And I'm also looking at 2027.
Okay.
To continue on the race. I want to still embark on that same journey. And in other areas too, I have been playing my own role, to make sure that my community moves forward. I've been lending my voice in many areas in my own little way, which I also believe that one day they will all yield positive results. So I am believing on God and also believing in the support of those that believe in me, that one day we are going to make this thing happen.
That's a really positive mindset. But did you in any way make inquiries or investigate what was the cause why the result was rigged? Because it could be somebody that just hates you, or they are scared of the kind of leadership you are coming with. We know how politics works. Okay.
Well, generally, the Labour Party was rigged.
Oh.
But in my own case, I can tell you that my brother played a major role in hijacking exactly. In hijacking
your own brother.
Vote. Yes, my brother
played a major role to seeing that you did not go into
exactly. In fact, they took away the ballot box and took away the result. They rewrite the result. The result that was presented, the results they presented at the headquarters okay was not the same results we got here. In fact, it was never presented. The ones I have here did not reflect what was presented.
So is it that he was operating from an opposing party?
Yes, it was an opposition, and moreover, he was of the ruling party.
Oh.
And he was the assembly member. So they use him as a tool, to make sure that
a sitting representative already.
As of then, as assembly.
Okay, as of then.
Yes, as of then. As of that 2020.
So now, how is he feeling seeing that he was part of the failed election?
Well, in as much as I don't like talking down on people, mostly my brother, but I must be honest, he's reaping what he sowed.
Okay.
In all level. I can tell you he's reaping it, because for me, I always have this belief that when you offend me, you do something bad to me. I always have this belief that it will never be easy for you. So okay. I'm also seeing it played out in his own life. He's reaping what he sowed. Because as I speak with you now, there are so many things that has happened, which I may not begin to mention, but I know many things has happened to him. And if he will be sincere to himself, he will know that many things has happened. And it's as a result of the role he played by hijacking my votes and giving it out to another person. So, even in the result they write, they made a mistake. But just that I never wanted to
go after it.
Yes, they made a lot of mistake, but which I saw. The result they wrote, they omitted so many things there, because I believe they did it in a haste. They did it in a haste, and there was so many error. But I choose not to pursue it legally.
Could this be the reason why they said there is no brother in politics? And then secondly, you said you chose not to pursue it legally. What could be your reason, Honorable?
My reason is because it is still the same people that are controlling the judiciary.
Oh.
So you can, look at the presidential candidates of a Labour Party. Even with all the evidence he presented to the court, at the end of the day, the Supreme Court brought in some technicalities. And at the end of the day, they rule it in favor of the sitting president now. So I look at it from that angle. Why will I waste my resources and my energy when I know that the same people that hijacked my votes are still the ones controlling the judiciary? So I have to let it go to try again.
If that be the case, 2027, don't you think they will still use their veto power to see to it that no Labour Party candidates, or should I say, will you defect to another party? Because the same people are still there in judiciary, they are still there in executive and legislature, in all arms of government.
I believe every day is not the same.
Okay.
And every year is not the same. There are things you will do today, it will work for you. But when you try it next time, it may not work for you. So I want to believe that when we get to that place, when we get to 2027, so many things will play out.
Hopefully.
Yes. And I strongly believe it will no longer be business as usual.
Okay. That's good, Honorable. And talking about the cry of your people that, brought out the hunger for you to liberate them. Can you tell us those things that you feel your community is suffering from? My community
is lacking from so many things.
Basic
amenities.
Okay.
Like we're supposed to have good water.
Huh?
Good pipe-borne water that will run to all the houses, compound, as long as Umuebullu is concerned.
From the government?
Whether from the government or from the oil company that is operating in this community.
Oh, because there are oil companies in your community?
Yes. We have Shell. We have Total.
In your community?
Yes. We have there's gas plant here. There's a Schlumberger here.
In your
Operating here. I'm telling you. So we have presently now we have in-house energies also managing this our oil here. So we have a lot. So by what we have, we're not supposed to be lacking water. We're not supposed to, our secondary school is supposed to be functioning by now. In fact, it was one of my outcry that brought about the rehabilitation of our state primary school. If you have seen the state primary school some few years ago, you will cry for this community. But I know what I did. I lent my voice. I did video and I did a broadcast concerning the school. And at the end of the day, the leadership of my community decided to use our then cluster money to fix it.
Not even from...
Not from the government, not from the company. It was our cluster money. The money they were supposed to be paying us. Then we had an misunderstanding. There was a kind of misunderstanding in the community. So based on the challenges, the money, they hoard the money, the payments. So when we resolved that problem, the community, based on the outcry and the things I personally did, so they decided that they are going to use part of that money to rehabilitate the school, and which they did.
Not from the companies, not from the local level, not from state, not
from any of them. Not from. There is no single government project in Umuebullu.
No single government project.
I can tell you.
With all these companies you just listed. There is no
single government project in Umuebullu. Whatever you see in Umuebullu is being done by Umuebullu people.
What could be the reason, sir?
I don't know.
Because sometimes we believe that insecurity at times is the reason why most companies, most government agencies shy away from a particular locality. What could be the problem? One of the
problem or one of the reason is it's not insecurity. Everybody know that Umuebullu is one of the safest community.
Wow.
That it has not, Umuebullu is very safe. Even till now as I speak with you. Compared to other communities that's always having crisis. In fact, it's just like other communities, they have experienced pipeline vandalization, militancy, kidnapping, but it has never been our case.
Wow.
There is security in Umuebullu.
So why is it that no project?
And one is that to me, the government has neglected us for long. The government of the day, by all levels. They have neglected us. In fact, the only thing the government is concerned about is to generate revenue from our environment.
From the same community that they've neglected.
Yes, but in terms of doing anything, they have not. And the company here that is operating is taking us for granted. Because I want to believe that few persons have interest. And because of the interest of these few persons, the companies are also using them as an avenue to look down on the community. But I believe that thing it will soon end, because we will soon stop it.
That is really a good positive ideology.
Yeah, we are going to stop it soon.
No projects, basically no social amenities, at all.
At all. Outside the one the community do by themselves. There is no one. We don't have secondary school, as I speak with you.
In your community?
In Umuebullu as a whole, we don't have secondary school. We don't have. The one they are trying to fix there, even from the cluster money, is still pending.
This is serious.
It's pending. We don't have the cottage. We have the when she came in, they gave us cottage hospital. But
when she came in?
Yes, but if you go to that cottage hospital as of today, you will cry for this community. Everything is gone.
But the oil business is still ongoing.
It is booming. In fact, it has increased.
24/7.
Yes, it's running.
From my findings, Honorable, Eche has up to 250 oil wellheads. And in Umuebullu precisely, we have up to, or should I say more than 40 functional oil well.
You are correct.
247.
You are correct.
So why is it that There is no government project, not even from the companies. Yet the indigenes are comfortable. Or should I say allegedly comfortable?
When you say comfortable, you know, people with different kinds of mindsets.
Okay.
In as much as I believe that some are comfortable, there are still ones that are not comfortable, and I'm one of them.
Okay.
And I'm one of them, and that is why I've been looking for a platform, you know, that I will use to let the world and the entire world and the people around to know that we are not okay.
But don't you think is a shame that an oil producing community with so much resources is suffering from just basic amenities, not just to talk of other bigger projects that could come in. Yet, no one is saying anything, not even the representatives in the political space. Just you that is speaking up, or perhaps there are other people speaking in their own little ways. But don't you think it's something shame?
Well, if you say it's a shameful thing, I agree with you. Because a community that is blessed to this level, we are not supposed to be lacking all these things. And we're not supposed to be begging for it.
At all.
Because in other parts of River State, even their farm road are being tarred.
Okay.
And they have all these things. This water, schools, hospital, they have it. You go to places, some places in River State, they have this thing because I want to believe that the leadership of their community, you know, they are serious. And most of them are not compromising. But here I see compromise.
Okay, you believe a lot of people are compromised?
Yes, I believe a lot of us are compromised.
From what you're saying now, the last time I visited Umuebullu,
okay.
In fact, if not that the bike man, I don't know if he's a retired uniform personnel, if not that he was strong enough, I think I should have been drinking like 5 liters. Because the road was so bad. I don't know, maybe they fixed it by now.
My dear, I don't know whether there is any road anywhere that is as bad as Umuebullu Road.
Sorry, I'm laughing, Honorable. I was thinking they fixed it.
No. As in, for over 20 years, Umuebullu Road has been like this.
God.
Government will come, government will go. In fact, there's one government that was about coming. When he was campaigning, he said we should go and sleep. That the people of Umuebullu, Chokota, Ime, and the Kwerengo should go and sleep. That their road will be fixed. But up till now,
okay, that you people should just
go and sleep. That the road will be fixed. But we are tired of sleeping. So I want us, we are now awake.
Could it be that it was a spare that he casted on you by saying go and sleep? And true, if not that you're speaking up, I believe a lot of persons are still asleep, just as he said.
Yeah, that is why we want to awaken them.
Okay.
So that let them start sleeping. That they have sleep over. They have slept for too long. So the sleep is long overdue. So let us awake.
You know, when I came to Umuebullu that very day, when I saw the road, I was so bothered and troubled. Then, when I visited Oyibo, I found out that Oyibo was now looking like town. And I started asking and making inquiries. And I was told, rumor has it that the companies in the Umuebullu community decided to fix the road and bring about all these social amenities. And the indigenes decided and concluded that they want to do it by themselves, that they should give them the money. And when the money was given to them, allegedly, they ate the money.
Okay, let me start from the area of talking about Oyibo Road. You know, initially, Umuebullu was a kind of center of attraction.
Okay.
As long as Oyibo is concerned. It was like center, you know, Lagos is center of excellence. But due to bad leadership and negligence, that's why we see ourselves in this situation. The road was constructed from Chokocho down to Igbo Junction. They boycotted Umuebullu. I've seen government come, government go. Whatever they are doing, they will boycott us. Amechi cited a school in different part of River State. Umuebullu was not carried along.
What's going on?
So the roads that are built, in fact, when you go to some part of Ichi, you will find out that their farm roads are being tarred as I speak with you.
Exactly, sir. I'm a good traveler.
But here, they will, overlook it. They will neglect it. And talking about this Umuebullu people not accepting and saying they will do it alone by themselves. I want to say it is not true.
That the companies have released money to them before to fix the road.
It is not. Because Shell, let me tell you.
Okay.
Shell is one of the worst things that happened to us.
Shell?
Yes. They are very trickish and
this is serious.
They play politics with everything. They will, bring your people's head together and jam it together. And do you know, Shell left this community without letting us know.
Okay, Shell have left already.
Yes, they left without letting us know. Even though I know that the people operating is still part of Shell, but the main Shell, they left without letting us know. They left through the back door. So which company is the company that gave the community money and they say they will do it alone? As long as I'm concerned, when these Health Energies came, we try to protest and tell them about the situation of our road.
Okay.
So on that ground, they sent their representative, and when they came and some of my community people were saying make the road motorable, and the company too was saying we will make the road motorable. But I was one of those. That insisted that we don't need a motorable road. Fix our road the way it should be.
To standard.
We have always been treated like the third class citizens in Nigeria, River State, and Ichi. We have always, I don't know whether it's based on hatred or jealousy.
That is what I'm asking.
We have always been treated as a third class.
Could it be that there are calibers of people? Could it be that there are cartels that are benefiting from the suffering of Umuebullu community?
That is what we are about to find out.
Because from the look of things and from my analysis and the way things are going, when people are crying, there are people that are somewhere rejoicing. So could it be that Umuebullu's suffering, just as you've been listing, is to the benefit of some group of I don't know the word to use on them, but could it be that there are people benefiting from each cry of Umuebullu?
Some of my people have a myopic mindset. What you have, you don't beg for it. But in their cases, they want to beg for what they have. They don't know that you are super authority over what you have. If I'm coming into my house, my apartment, I don't have to beg. I push my door and come inside it. If I'm coming to your own house, I will knock because I'm not in my house.
Okay.
So, but what my people are doing is coming into their house and knocking. And they're begging somebody that's inside, please open door for me. And which is very wrong. So,
ignorance. Because
of that mindset, that's why I believe that we are where we are today. So even the jobs, most of them are doing the contract. It's their right, but they don't know. They think the company is doing them favor. You cannot do me favor by giving me a grass cutting contract, a security contract. It's not a favor to me.
It's an insult.
Exactly. It's not a favor to you. You're not doing me favor. When you do me favor is when you open a company and maybe in your place and employment in that company. Not when what you are reaping benefiting
your own community.
It is here. You are sucking us, drying our land,
247,
messing up the whole environment.
247.
Then when you give me a contract of 200,000, I begin to praise you. I begin to try to cover and protect your interests. For me as a person, I detest that. In fact, we're not supposed to be begging. How? Do you know that as I speak with you, there is no of my community present that is a staff in that company.
None.
They don't staff them. They are taking us for granted.
They are just contract staff.
I'm telling you.
No permanent staff.
At all. In fact, what they are paying, most of them there is peanuts. If I tell you what is happening there, you will cry for this community. In fact, if you see the way we are being treated, the higher job a community person will get from Igbo Junction down to Umuebullu here. I'm telling you, because from Igbo Junction down to Umuebullu, we have many wellheads.
Sure.
Though Umuebullu own is larger than their own.
I've done my findings. It's
So
true.
now you see that the only work you will do there is, when they employ you, become their security. I worked there. In fact, some of them, as of then, they wanted to use me, but I resisted them. Because you can't make me a slave in my own area. You can't make me a slave in my own house.
I understand you quite well, Honorable. But let's also see it from this other angle. You're speaking up now because you are enlightened. Do you expect the company to pick an indigene who is not educated in the field you expect him to function?
We have many graduates.
Okay.
We have many graduates working there. And secondly, even them themselves, their own staff they employ, they train them. So if you employ somebody, train the person on that field.
Sure. That's
so when you train the person will work. In fact, the people that are in government today, maybe if you have been elected as a senator, you undergo some course.
Definitely.
So anybody that says because of they lack skill or they are not, the person is not serious. If you're interested in somebody, you will play a role that will help that person. Just like parents do train their children to go to school because they're interested in the life of that children, knowing fully whether it's an investment. So you cannot bring up a child and say that this child don't want to go to school, so therefore I will not train that child. So they have every duty and responsibility to train the individuals. There are willing ones. I wouldn't say all of them are willing, but they are willing ones. Train them and take them to that level. When they get to that level, they will also play a major role. But I discovered that they are doing it on purpose because they don't want some of my people to know what they know. They don't want them to know their secrets. So they want to put them aside. In fact, in some meetings, they don't carry them along.
In most meetings, company meetings.
They don't carry them along. My people are suffering. Umuebullu people are suffering. I'm telling you the gospel truth.
With the presence of these companies.
See, if we want to tell ourselves the truth, forget about this one that are getting peanuts. You are getting peanuts and you are not still rich. They are not still rich. Who is a millionaire among them on the basis of what they are getting from this company? What they are getting is crumbs. And crumbs can never make you a rich man. Can never make you a rich man. So if they will wake up and sit up, this is what we'll have. Everybody, every area, every community have got what God bless them with. It is not our fault that we came out and God bless us with these resources.
It's not.
So, every community has what God bless them with. So, this is what God bless us with. And you must start from what God gives you, just like we all have gifts. So, you must start from what God gave us before we can now extend it. But if what we have that's supposed to be a blessing to us, I don't know whether I would say it has become a cost to us. But God forbid, it's not a cost.
There was this time it trended on social media. Most of these companies you just listed at their gate with this palm front or whatever, they lock their gate. And I was asking, I said, why? They said the indigenes are angry that they locked their gates, that they want them to fix their road for them, blah, 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 blah. And it wasn't up to 48 hours. They said it has reopened and the road was not fixed. The indigenes are no longer disturbing. Sir, don't you think that there are persons that these companies are settling in the name of they are settling the community with the community not knowing?
Well, you might not be far from the truth, but as long as I don't know those people,
okay,
I wouldn't say yes. And for the fact that I don't know them too, I will not say no.
Okay,
but I want to believe that there is a behind the scene that is going on. So we want to unveil that behind the scene.
Honorable said we want to unveil that behind the scene. And when you say we, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to people like-minded people like me from the community. We want to unveil that thing.
That now brings me to the movement I saw online. There is this movement you are embarking on. How did it come up?
The movement came up still on the foundation of my hunger to liberate my people.
Okay.
You know, before this time, we have somebody that stood up for this community. In the person of late Godwin Njoko, aka Biggie.
Okay.
In fact, some of the community people are working there today because he took a bold step. So the bold step he took in collaboration with other community people. I mentioned his name because he was the frontliner.
Okay.
There were other people that backed him. So at the end of the day, today, many of us are working there. But let me not come into details on that one. So this movement is as a result of, the hunger for total liberation of my people, because we have suffered for so long.
And how many persons are we looking at in this movement?
This movement, from the community angle, it is not an Umuebullu thing per se.
Okay.
It is an Ikwerengwa man. Ikwerengwa man is involved.
Okay.
It involves Ikwerengwa, a community called Chokota, and Ime. All these communities are within Igbo Agwarasa. And this community are from Umuebullu Junction to Igbo Eche Junction, for those that know that area.
Okay.
So, because of this negligence and the delay in fixing our road for so long,
the roads
we
are
decided,
bad.
I am one of those that is championing it.
Okay.
And it is for the good and the betterment of the life of my people around here. And I believe that if we embark on this movement, it's going to bring a positive change, because we cannot continue to be silent. We cannot continue to keep quiet. Because since the government of the day and the people that are supposed to speak for us are not doing it, we have to speak for ourselves. We are still part of the government.
Okay.
They say democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So I believe I'm part of the government.
Okay.
Whichever part that is ruling, I'm part of the government.
Okay. So, of recent, solar lights was being installed in the community.
Okay.
Could it be that the cry was becoming much? So in order just to tame the community, just to make them not to cry, much longer, they just have to bring that solar light for you people not to complain again.
The solar light is a general thing.
Okay.
It was not limited to Umuebullu.
Okay.
Neither was it limited to River State.
Oh.
I think it was a project that was carried out by NDDC in all the communities. So we are not the only beneficiary.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say that I wouldn't give credit to anybody on it.
Okay.
Because assuming it's just my area, I can say, okay, this is who I'm going to give credit. It's a general thing.
But Honorable, why now? Why crying out now for over how many years? Why crying out now for the bad road, for the social amenities? Why now?
Well, to me, it is not just now.
Okay.
When you go to my Facebook page, scroll down, check my activities. I think since many years ago,
okay,
I've been crying, lending my voice. In fact, my voice is some of the positive changes we have seen is as a result of my heart cry. Just like the environment this oil company is using. Before, the road was so bad that you cannot access it. But I made a video of that road, posted it, and at the end of the day, they decided to do some remedial work on that road.
So that is to say they know what they are doing.
Yes. So the primary school, I also lent my voice, and it was rehabilitated. And I've also been lending my voice in other areas, which I'm also seeing a positive result. Input, yes. So this is not just now; it's something that has been happening. So, but we are growing every day.
Okay,
it's a kind of an improvement. It's not that it has not been done or it has not been happening. It has been happening.
Okay, so this movement, is this solely for the indigenous or everybody in the community? If you have a same mindset, you'll be carried along.
You see, this is not an indigenous thing. We are all stakeholders.
Okay.
Like a man that have hotel in Umuebullu. You have school in Umuebullu. You have other business, many businesses in Umuebullu. And you want to keep quiet and watch your business crumble. Because if there is no access road, mind you, your business will not function. So it is not an indigent thing. Okay. Everybody is involved. As long as you have a property or you are living here, because it's affecting all of us. The road is affecting all of us.
Definitely.
It is not a personal or a private thing. So as long as it's something that's affecting everybody is involved and should be involved.
But do you think the government will come to the community's aid, or the company will do something about it?
However, whichever one, but the government, our outcry is for the government of the day, from the federal, state and local,
okay,
and the NDDC and the companies that are operating here.
I don't know. Can you list them again so that they will definitely know that the community is on them?
Total is here. Slumberger is here.
Wow.
We have gas here, NJC. Then we have HES. We also have Share operating in this community.
Underground.
Yes. So these are the few companies. There are other companies, Sha, that is operating in Umuebullu as I speak to you now.
Wow. The last time I was going through the social media, someone posted something, said, waiting these people sabi, na to the scatter ground they put pipe, but they know they walk road. And I was asking myself, how true is this?
It is true. They are, I want to use the word, they are mean. Or should I say they are wicked? And I come to discover that some of the language, in short, most of the language these people understand is violent. When gun is involved, when you go to the riverine area where they will pick up arm, you find out that you won't be seeing this nonsense.
Rapidly.
Yes. But because we don't want to resolve into carrying arms, because we are
as a peaceful community.
Yes, we are a very peaceful people, and we are a very responsible community. We don't involve ourselves. And you look at some communities, you will discover that there have been cases of pipeline vandalization, kidnapping, but those things have not happened here. I don't know whether that is why they are taking it for granted, but want to go about it in a legal way.
Okay.
And to exercise our right. And I think one of the rights we have is to say no when we are being pained. That is what we're about to do. Let us tell them that we have been held on the neck for long. So we want to breathe. That's what we want to do.
For the viewers who don't know how bad this road these roads we are talking about in this community, there was a certain time where a breastfeeding mother fell into one of the ditch in the road and the baby died. It's as serious as that. In fact, the road is as bad as, go on social media, go and check. You see most of it. Our honorable here, he snapped. In fact, he documented very many of them. A breastfeeding mother with the child on a tricycle? No, bike, fell into the water and the baby died. Just like that. Another victim was beaten, snake. The same place. So the road is as bad as, that's why honorable is crying out. And don't see it that maybe he's crying out for a selfish purpose. No, go and see for yourself. You need to take a visit to Umuebullu community. All these areas that Honorable Pedro Bernard has been listing, you need to take a tour Go and see for yourself. And that is the reason why he's here today in Just Say It podcast, to cry out to the government and to the companies that are out there. So, Honorable, please, with this movement, do you see yourself actualizing what you've dreamed?
100%. Because I believe with God on our side.
Sure.
Because I don't do without God. So if God is on our side, we must succeed. Because it is our right.
Definitely.
It's our right. And road we want and road we must get.
Not just road.
There are other things, but they will come in play.
Because
but the
once
major,
there's an access road.
Yes. Let me just tell you, we have other things that will play out. We don't have light. But other communities that are oil producing community, they have what they call turbine.
Okay.
Now we don't have it. We don't have lights. Do you know we are the one that is supplying gas to Afam power plants there? But they have 247 lights. We don't have. And moreover, they don't pay for electricity there, but we pay. Come and see the bills here. The bills here that we
what kind of politics is that?
I don't know. So, to me, we need light. If they can't give us that turbine, they should, subsidize our light.
Okay.
Let the company take part of the responsibility by paying some of those bills. Then why we individuals struggle to pay some? So, otherwise, let them give us turbine. So, there are so many things that
will play out.
I will play out. But the road for now is the one that is giving us headache. Yes. So we need it. And let me also tell you, Umuebullu have a paramount ruler. Let me bring this here.
Okay.
And this paramount ruler need a befitting palace.
Wow.
The paramount ruler need a befitting palace. The paramount ruler is entitled to an official car from this company. We're not talking about one wellhead. We're talking about 50-something wellhead in Umuebullu. We're talking about gas. We're talking about other things. So the paramount ruler, who is your chamber, is entitled. It's unfortunate today that the OML-17 chairman is from Eche. The fortunate thing is we have an OML-17 chairman as an Eche person. But unfortunate that he is not looking to our plight. He's only interested in protecting the interests of the company. Many times we have called for protests. He will always intervene.
Child.
And his intervention is not to look at the situation, our cry, or what you are passing through. Is to
not to cause damage.
Yeah, is to protect the interests of the company. But this time around, it's not going to be like that. Because he has road in his own place. We have had enough. We have had enough.
Oh. He's not from your community precisely.
No, it's not from my community, but he's an Eche person.
So, with what is going on now, do you think there are people you need to call out here who should also look into this matter from their own perspective? Most of these companies, if maybe those who think that are...
I am calling out the Health Energies here. Slumberger Company.
Okay.
And I'm also calling out our Royal Majesty because he has a duty role to play.
Okay.
If his kingdom is not in order, it should be his responsibility. He shouldn't neglect or look down on any part of the kingdom. He is the Royal Majesty that is governing all of us. I'm also calling upon our paramount ruler too, because he has also a major role to play. In as much as I'm concerned, he's the paramount ruler of Umuebullu. He has a role to play. I want to also use the opportunity to call upon all the activists in Nigeria. From Very Dark Man, Sowore, what's the name of this lawyer? Deji. So let them also, if this video will get to them, let them know that Umuebullu people in Eche, we are really suffering. We don't have what it takes. We are really suffering. We are only producing. We are feeding this nation. We are contributing, both in terms of revenue and in terms of the oil. So I am also using this medium, to call upon the CEO of Health Energies, who is Tony Umuebullu, You know, why I'm calling him out or why I'm mentioning his name is because I've heard about his philanthropist work outside this place.
Yeah.
In fact, I've watched it. He has sponsored people, as I see on media. He has helped communities. So, without even benefiting from those communities. So, if Umuebullu, that he's in charge of in terms of these health energies, is passing through, suffering this kind of thing, I'm calling his attention that we are being neglected. My people have suffered a lot. And quickly, before we go, let me also bring to the notice of this health oil energies and the CEO. There's a brother, there's a man from Umuebullu that worked in that company for years. I mean for years. If not more than 30, 25 years.
30, 25.
From share to health energies. Do you know that man, as I speak with you now, is blind? Due to chemicals and every other thing. And up till now, the company has not shown any concern. He's suffering. A man that is about almost 60 years, if I'm not mistaken.
What's going on?
He's suffering as we speak. The company has not done anything. They just left. And this man suffered and labored for this company. You go and ask questions in that company. You will find out that this man, my brother, suffered. He labored for this company. His name is Umuebullu. So I have to call his name.
I guess so that
yes, it's Umuebullu. I will bring him up one day. I will bring up his video for people to see. He's blind as we speak. The company did not intervene. That man needs medical attention. He certainly need to be taken. Go and look at where he's living. The man that served that company, for almost 25 years, but he's suffering. Nothing for him. So Umuebullu people have been marginalized. We have been looked down. We have been, neglected. And moving forward, we are not going to allow that. The youth of Umuebullu, I am calling upon them to also rise. Because if we don't fight for ourselves, nobody will do that for us. It is our duty and our responsibility to wake up and fight for our own rights and our own benefits. So that we will get what belongs to us.
Oh, Honorable. Honestly, I don't think 24 hours will be enough for us to, bring out all that have been bothering your community. But I would just say, before we round up, I'll just give you a minute to talk to the viewers, talk to the Umuebullu communities, talk to the government, and just pour out your hearts before I round up.
All right, my people of Umuebullu, Eche, and people of Ikwerengwo, Chokota, Ime. The movements we have embarked on, which will caption Umuebullu, Chokota, Ikwerengwo, Chokota, Ime, road construction movement, is for the benefit of all. It is not politically motivated, neither is it money oriented. I keep saying it. Is when we have road, the life of our people will be better. Our houses will be rented out, our businesses will flourish, and the things will go well. Since the government does not want to play their role or take responsibility of our welfare, once we have good road, we can do those things by ourselves. So I want your support. Let us all come out and lay our voice, lend our voice, for the betterment of our environment. And the people of Umuebullu, I am not fighting anybody. I'm trying. I love you people. I love this community. In fact, I've not left this community apart from the time I travel outside this community, outside the state, and I also came back. I have always been here. So I love the community. I want my people to, see the light of the day. I want good things for them. So let them not see me as maybe the way they are not supposed to see me. Because I know that there will be many opposition and the many people want to arise to counter so many things. But it is for their own good. And it will not stop me from saying it. If I'm born for this, then I'll fight it to the end. And I don't mind whatever that will play out or whatever that will, as long as I'm doing it with a pure heart and with God on my side. So I fear nobody and I fear nothing. But let us all work in synergy. And I say, when we do that, everything will work out successfully.
Wow, Honorable, that was really awesome. Viewers, this is a massive movement. This is a massive movement. Like Honorable Pedro is really doing something massive with his team. In fact, we have more than 300 persons in the platform.
More than
300 persons in the platform. And it's not just an indigenous stuff. It's everybody's stuff. So please, just as he have said, he's calling on everybody. Those who love good thing. You must not be a Rivers person. You must not be an Umuebullu person.
Exactly.
You must not be an HA person before you support this movement. I have seen most cases where somebody like Okulora will say, this person is having kidney issue and he needs 20 million for kidney transplant. My brothers, my sisters, before 5 hours, they are realizing like 60 million because he's a good man. Same thing as Honorable Pedro Bernard here. He's calling on everybody. If you know the area you can come in to be of help to making sure that this dream is actualized, please do not hesitate. And don't forget, I remain your host, the Oracle. And this is Just Say It podcast. We are also available for ad placement. This is a platform for branding and promoting. Don't forget, Just Say It podcast is always available, active 24/7. Thank you for always commenting, sharing, and liking Just Say It podcast. Bye.